By joining the new development bank in June, Colombia deepened its ties to an international order led by China, Russia, and the Global South, the BRICS nations, instead of the G7. After joining the NDB, Colombia's then Foreign Minister, Laura Saravia, said this milestone widened Colombia's horizons to new possibilities.
We continue working with all our allied countries with the multilateral system, and this is one more step toward diversifying our markets and another step toward diversifying our foreign relations.
Established in 2015, the NDB's goal is to fund infrastructure and sustainable development projects, not only in BRICS member countries, but in other developing nations. Expectations are high. Colombia has significant investment needs in infrastructure and is also pushing for an ambitious clean energy transition that will need investment. A big part of Colombia's clean energy drive is hydroelectric power. Despite the severe El Niño-induced drought in 2015 and 16, hydropower remains a cornerstone in Colombia's energy grid. Currently, more than 60% of its energy still comes from hydroelectric power, as Colombia reduces its dependence on fossil fuels. Carlos Julio Martínez Becerra from Colombia's Academy of Economic Sciences says many countries are looking at the new development bank as a partner for development projects to avoid the traditional debt traps presented by lenders like the IMF or the World Bank.
What's important about this bank is that it doesn't impose conditions the way the International Monetary Fund or the World Bank often do. These institutions tie their loans to political and economic conditions. For example, countries must repay with further debt, which leads to fiscal stress and anxiety.
Well, I think there are many.
Part of the Colombian delegation that made this possible is the director of Colombia's Risk Management and Disaster Unit, Carlos Carrillo. Carrillo said President Xi Jinping gave Colombia recommendations, emphasizing the need for the country to bring viable proposals for projects that benefit the highest number of people.
Colombia is a country very diverse in terms of nature and also ethnicities. And the lack of infrastructure in some areas is really shameful. So I think there are some areas that will be more positively impacted. For example, infrastructure, public health, energy transition. We need more green energies, and we have everything to actually make it through. Also, of course, the risk management, the protection of the environment, among others.
President Petro clarified the move does not yet include a request to formally enter the BRICS bloc. The hope is that these new partnerships, forged in the Global South, will keep the best interests of this developing nation. Michelle Begue, CGTN, Bogota.